Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Keeping Up with Shiloh and our daily devotions. So today, yes, a very late video, right? However, we are in the book of Psalms. We're in the book of Psalms chapter 45 verses 1 to 7, right? And as the title says, more gladness than anyone. It's found in the Lord. So pause, take a read, and let's get into it. All right, so there's a kind of joy that depends sometimes on what's happening around you, and then there's the kind that comes from what you're anchored to. Right, so then Psalm 45 speaks about a king who is set apart, anointed with the oil of gladness more than anyone else, right? And not because his life was easier, his life was not easier, but because his heart was aligned with what is right, what is true, and what is just, right? So that's different to the way that we usually think about happiness. We often connect joy to outcomes, when things go away, when we feel seen, when life feels smooth, right? But this passage points to something deeper, and that is gladness that comes from righteousness and closeness to God. It's not loud, it's not forced, but it is steady, right? So the kind of joy that doesn't disappear when things shift. You know, that momentarily joy where you experience it and then something happens and it's like it's just for a moment. Yeah, we don't want that. We want the kind of joy that isn't shaken by comparison, by pressure, or uncertainty, because we don't need the kind of joy that is built on circumstance. We need joy that is built on who God is and where you stand with Him, right? And then the psalm also highlights a love for what is right and a rejection of what is wrong, and that's where gladness flows from, right? Not from perfection, but from a heart that genuinely leans towards God. And so the quiet truth about it is that you don't get this kind of joy chasing it, right? You experience it by walking with God. So if your joy feels inconsistent, don't just try to fix the feeling. You need to check the foundation. Check the foundation, right? Because when your life is rooted in Him, please, He gives us a kind of gladness that doesn't compare. You know, people always ask me like, why are you so happy? Please, but God, you know. So He gives us a kind of gladness that doesn't compare, and it's more gladness than anyone, right? So that's a little message I have for you guys tonight. And my kitten just came in, so say goodnight to Ginger, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Please God for our next devotional. Say bye. He has come here to sleep. Bye.